Alpha offers that integration into the outside world.
Alpha is really important because it understands autism and it understands that people are individuals, and I think that is the key.
I think Alpha is really good because it empowers people.
It's a security, I think, for a lot of parents.
You couldn't handle the situation if you didn't have a place like Alpha.
Alpha has two streams of work. Alpha works providing day services, and we've got day services placed right across Melbourne. And then we have employment services. So employment is helping people on the spectrum to get jobs, educating employers about the strengths of people on the spectrum, how to be in a workplace and how to handle the social challenges that come with this disability.
There's a lot of support built around early intervention for kids. As soon as they get to sort of that adolescent age, and certainly the adult age, the services available really drop away.
It seems like there's this assumption that children grow out of it. I feel like we're with a whole forgotten generation.
Alpha represents to these guys a central hub that's built for them.
It helps really address things for people with autism.
It's a service that can support people to create positive change in their lives.
There's a huge need for this.
Back in around 1984, Alpha Autism Inc started as the Autistic Citizens Residential and Resources Society of Victoria.
There had been that focus in the early days on children's services, but those early children, strange as it may seem, grew up, became teenagers and then young adults. When David was diagnosed, we were told that there were 1 in 2,000 or 5 in 10,000 people had autism. These days it's more like 1 in 150.
Alpha Autism Inc was formed around about 2001, 2002.
It's evolved since the early 1980s into the multi-site program that it is today.
We run a range of different programs, community-based and centre-based.
Everyone participates in the yoga program.
It is very important to help people with balance and a sense of where their body starts and ends.
I can do more moves now, going week by week, so I'm progressing.
They love the gym day. You're getting exercise, but it's also a friendly environment.
And I like going to Ashburn Gym Monday.
But it's also encouraging and supporting the person to go higher and to achieve newer goals.
So it's really important for organisations like Alpha to support people in gaining skills to cope and live day to day.
Some of our people, it's just having a meaningful place to come to on a day-to-day basis and having some meaningful structured things that they can do and be understood and be accepted. For others it's to move along and actually get employment.
Not only providing some form of employment, but actually gainful employment that leverages the real benefits that a person on the autism spectrum provides to an employer, such as being very focused at the work that they do, having a very high quality of the work that they do.
Well, I'm very lucky to be working with Alpha because I've actually got high-functioning autism.
Bring out our best to be positively engaged in the society we live in, and not just to kind of find a way to exist. It's actually about going, it's moving more towards self-actualisation and actually being productively engaged in society.
To be employed for an organisation that focuses on working with adults and adolescents with autism. You couldn't ask for anything better because they know where you're coming from.
We've always tried to do, since I first started, was to give people the strategies and the confidence to take control of themselves.
Without services like Alpha, I don't think it would be possible for people like this to do a lot of the things that they're doing at the moment. So I think it's vital.
So the other thing that clients have said to me, at Alpha, I get the chance to make some choices about what I want to do with my life. And I think that's really inspiring.
I don't know what we'd do if there wasn't a service like that for him to do during the day.
Motivation when you've been knocked down and knocked down and knocked down so many times. It's very hard to constantly remotivate yourself as a parent to continue the battle for your children.
As parents, we're very grateful.
Yes, we are.
We have a unique role here really an extremely unique bunch of people.
I feel like that we're a bit like family.
It is a specialist area, and we need to understand the difference in all of our clients. They're all individuals. All got the same condition, but they're all individuals.
Without support, it can be very damaging for the person because you're just left alone.
The place that you meet friends. The good times.
That nice writing that I do, and now I've shown myself how to do it. So I'm very, I don't have to show anyone me to do what I have to do, which I'm proud of myself, and it just makes me feel happy.
At Alpha, I'm getting the most supportive way possible to speak up for me if I feel like I can't speak up, and just Alpha's like a mouth for me, a mouth. Yeah.